All right, we are live and we are doing our healthy living tips today, Monday, and every Monday, other than next week because it's Labor Day. So, reminding you all of that. And today's topic is how much water do I really need? And more so, what about electrolytes? With dehydration and everything that we deal with during the heat wave. I don't know about where everyone else is, but I know we've had a lot of heat. So these are important topics to talk about. My name is Anuschka. I'm an empowerment health coach and energy healer.
And I'm Dr. Rachael Meir, a health and wellness coach. And it is a very important topic for so many reasons. Heat, exercise, just natural function, making sure the body is functioning as best as possible, for sure.
Absolutely. And I know one of the things that people struggle with sometimes is how much water do I actually need, right? So that's something that I've learned through you and really through isogenics and really just seeing like, well, what do I actually need to have? Because we're all different. We have different body sizes, right? We do different activities. So what does that look like for you, Rachael?
Yep, it's so important, and you're absolutely right, because so many people say, oh, I should have 8 ounces or 8 glasses of water a day, right? Or 64 ounces is what I should shoot for. But everyone's different. Body size is different. The amount of exercise that you do is different. The amount that you sweat is different. Generally speaking, the best rule of thumb is that we say do half of your body weight in ounces. Yeah. And so if you're 160 pounds, 80 ounces of water a day is what you should target.
At minimum, right? At minimum.
Right. And then you add on caffeine consumption, alcohol consumption, exercise. All of these things require even more water consumption beyond that baseline, your minimum that you want to drink every day.
Definitely. Correct. Yeah. And I think that in itself makes a difference. And one of the ways that I knew, hi Majan, my Ashkan's cousin, my cousin from Australia is joining us here on Instagram. It's great to see you here. So one of the things for me was that I'm pretty good with having water, and there are people that I know don't like to have water, or they just don't care for the taste, or it's whatever it is, and they forget. And so one of the things I love is you can actually take, for instance, like a gallon, just like a bottle that you get from the store, or they actually have them now where they have these measurements on there, like, oh, until 8 a.m. have this much, until, right? And so it has like until 12 p.m. this is how much more to have, and it has actual measurements. Some of them are fun too. They'll have like little jokes or whatnot on there. I highly recommend that for people that don't like to have or forget to have water, really.
Yep, it's fantastic, because then it's keeping you on track consistently throughout the day. You're not getting home at night and being like, oh, I haven't had any water, now trying to slam 60 ounces all at once.
And then being up all night going to the bathroom. Yeah, that's not fun.
Right. Yeah, if anything, front load it, get it out of the way early. And then if you're worried about being up all night, stop drinking at, say, 7 or 8 p.m. and then you won't have to worry, but get it in up front.
Absolutely. Sure. And like another great trick is to, if you're going to do like 8 ounces, for instance, like a glass of water, do it first thing in the morning even. You can even add lemon to it, which is, I think, a great, I know my mom does that all the time. I am not the best at adding lemon, but I will definitely drink a good amount of water before anything else in the morning, just to allow the body to reset itself.
So important. Such a great trick, not only to get your first 8 or 12 ounces of water into the system, but it's metabolism. It's the digestive processes. It's great for immune and great for immunity. It's great for cleansing and detoxifying. So many things. And adding the lemon is huge in terms of, again, that immune boosting properties. And
very much so. And it resets your energy. For those that know that I do energy healing, it actually completely resets the energy within your body. And it's really great to do even post-meditation, because it's like you do meditation and then you drink water, and it's like a reset of that energy. It allows the energy to flow through your body. So that's a really great trick to do. the other part is for those either that don't like water that much. I have my mother-in-law is that way. So what I've actually done is given her electrolytes. We have these amazing electrolytes, and they thankfully have hardly any sugar in them now, which I love. And it really makes a huge difference for your body, especially right now. I almost fainted last week. I think I was like telling you about that, right? I was we had a heat wave, and it was crazy hot. I had played volleyball. I jumped into the ocean. By the way, I'd finished half a gallon of water during my games within 2 hours, maybe three. I don't know. So it's not like I hadn't drank water, but it was the heat and then the salt water, which adds to the dehydration, right? And so all these things combined, and then I went into the store, put a mask on, and I almost fainted. And I was like, I wish I had electrolytes with me. And I mean, I put some in my bag now ever since. So I have it with me just to make sure, because our body will lose all of that, especially when we're sweating, right? We're going to lose all the different minerals and whatnot that our body needs.
Right. All of these things that make all of these vital processes going, and that especially now, especially like filtered water, not getting that mineral-based water that's coming from a natural source, you're missing out. It's cleaner, maybe you're filtering out toxicity pieces of the water, but you're also filtering out some of the good things. And so having two as a supplement, electrolytes. You know, people will go say, drink a Gatorade, drink a Powerade, drink a Sports Aid, and no one ever knock other companies, put other companies down, but I would encourage you to look at the labels on those types of products. The typical sort of sports drink is filled with sugar, more sugar than is, and we talked about this last week, and limiting any added sugars in your diet, 25 grams total for a woman, 40 for a man. In the course of a day, if you drink a Gatorade or a Sports Aid or a Powerade that has 15, 30, 45, I don't even know how many grams of sugar in them, it's depleting, it's going against the entire purpose of getting all of those electrolytes in your body. Something like the Isogenic AMPED Hydrate is going to give you all of that sodium, potassium, electrolyte without sugar and without any chemical ingredients like food coloring.
Yeah, I was going to say the artificial flavors. And even the ones where they say sugar-free, that always worries me, because it's like, well, what is being added? I mean, we have energy drinks and things like that have maybe like 0 or 1 gram as well, but it's sugar alcohol, right? Rather than actual or stevia, right? Rather than who knows what they add to some of these. Yeah, which that I'm really cautious of as well. Still learning, of course, because I am not a nutritionist. But it's like you just want to be cautious of what it is that you're putting in your body, because some, like Rachel's saying, although it's like known to be a sports drink, but it's like, okay, but what else is in there?
That's super unhealthy, right? And then when you do find a good product line that you can trust, like Isogenics, and you add that to your water before, during, and after certainly exercise, but throughout the day, both for the taste. If you just don't like drinking plain water, this is a great way to have more of a Kool-Aid juice type of drink that is without the sugar, giving you all those electrolytes, and just a fabulous way for your body to have that sustained energy, be replenished, have the really natural energy, keep going, and certainly prevent something like fainting.
Yeah, because that was not fun, actually kind of scary, to be honest, and especially in the middle of a store. I was like, no, this is not happening right now. Yeah, so definitely make sure you keep yourself hydrated. I actually shared a story earlier, and it was showing how different, like our body is like 70% water, right? And it was showing different, like it was showing like the brain is made up of 75% water, and the bones are this, and I don't remember all the different ones, but it was showing how different organs and body parts are made up of so much water, way more than 50%. And so when you see that, it's like, well, our body needs water in order to thrive. So, yeah.
Not much more to add to that, but for 100% correct. And we need water more than we need food, and we cannot go all without water because of that. Many of the metabolic processes, just functions of the human body, are so dependent on water. And so even if you don't like it, figure out how to get it into your system and know it's one of those plug your nose or add something like electrolytes, or I love the things that we have to do, like the greens and fruits, which are another supplement. You get all of your antioxidants, all of your micronutrition without the added sugar, but it gets mixed into water, so it can change the flavor, make you want to drink more water, and also get those vitamins and nutrients.
Totally. Yes. That is, such a great way. I've actually been also adding them to soda water just to give it some flavor, right? So that's actually like another idea out there. But yeah, definitely get those in there. And after a while, you'll notice, even though you're like, oh, I don't get thirsty much. Well, it might be your just body's gotten used to it, but that doesn't mean that's the best you're going to feel. So the more water you have, the more water you're going to crave. And then when you start craving it, you'll actually start feeling better. And you'll start seeing certain things in your body moving, and you start feeling more energy and ways that you just don't know what's missing until you actually do.
Right.
So.
And one of the ways to get water, it doesn't always have to be plain, straight, water like you're drinking, right? Soda water is an alternative. Herbal teas are still absolutely great. I was going to say that I totally forgot of, but you can absolutely look at other sources of water as your total daily allotment. I would, of course, get some plain water or mix plain water with some powders like we've talked about. But certainly herbal teas and soda waters are other options that will add to your daily intake.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, if anybody else has questions, please feel free to ask. I'm looking. I can't seem to find our live on Facebook, but it's saying it's live. So if you are asking questions, I guess we'll get to you later. But on Instagram, Hi there from Croatia. Oh, wow. The adult way. She says, hello, ladies. Hi from Croatia. Wow. Thank you for joining us. What time is it there? It's got to be pretty, I don't know, what time is it here? It's got to be pretty late there, right? Thank you for joining. I don't see any other questions. Waving.
I did find our live on.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. So maybe it's just my side.
Yeah. So.
Right. Oh, there we go. Now it's coming up. Now that you liked it. Oh, Facebook. Technology is always fun. Anyhow, well, thank you all so much for joining. As always, if you want to take your health and well-being to the next level, you can reach out to either of us. We would be more than happy to support you in that healthy lifestyle because that's what we are very passionate about. So DM us, message us, comment on here, whatever works for you, and we will definitely get back to you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Happy Monday. Oh, and next week, we're going to take a break.
Oh, yes. So as a reminder, next week is Labor Day. So for those of you that are in US, you know what we're talking about. Otherwise, it's a holiday. So we will not be going live until the following week. So for those that are celebrating, have an awesome 3-day weekend.
Awesome.
Bye.